In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 things you need to know to cut out all that other tech you don't need for 2021. This video is for you if you're trying to create a side hustle, you're trying to create a business or something with tech. If you're just trying to learn this as a hobby and you're not sure, this video isn't for you. This is for you to figure out how to make money and how to scale it quickly with tech. Let's get started. Number 1, your goal. What is your goal? Are you doing this as a side hustle or are you doing this for your main venture to scale the business? Which one is it? The reason it's important to discuss this is without having that goal, it's really easy to go down another path or learn another platform and not super focused on your goals. Number 2, feedback. Where is your audience? Who is your audience? Do you even know? It's all right if you don't know, but you need to go find them. Are they in a subreddit group? Are they on YouTube? Where are they? And what are they saying? They might be on Amazon trying to buy certain products, books, whatever. You need to understand how they explain their problem, not what you're delivering, how they explain their problem. Let's go through an example. Perhaps you're great at automation. You're great with Zapier or all of those different things, Pipedream, the list goes on and on. But maybe your user is saying something else. Maybe they don't even use the word automation. They just feel like they're stuck. They feel like they're overwhelmed, and that's all they know. They don't understand automation. If you keep talking about automation and say, I can do X, Y, and Z, you're not meeting them where they are. You have to figure out how your language, how your product is solving their problem, and it makes sense to them. So that feedback, we're talking about feedback right now. What do you have in place for your feedback? Maybe it's a landing page. If you don't have a landing page, that's the first step. Set up a landing page, make sure that you're saying what they're dealing with and see if they opt in. It can just be a simple line where they put their email in and see if anyone decides to go with you. I've used all the different things, ClickFunnels, all of these different things. Guess what? Our highest converting page is using a Notion document with a form right there where people sign up. That's the most highest converting we've ever had. And tons of people have simple websites and those convert the highest. So don't overthink it. Number 3, a key feature. Do you have it? What is it? Write it down. If you don't have that, it's going to be really hard for you to talk to your target demographic without that one promise. So what is it? If you need help with that, talk to your audience and really have them rate 0 to 10, 0 to 5, what they are dealing with, the struggle. 0 being no pain, 5, they can't operate their business or they can't get out of bed in the morning. You want to make sure that you're getting closer to that 4 or 5. You want to make sure that you solve that pain problem. It's a common saying, you want to make sure that you're the pain pill, not the vitamin, to make sure that you're getting that instant relief for your target audience. Now, number 4, this is why you came to the video. We're talking about finding the right tool. You're saying, cut out all this other tools. What do I need? Think about this. Tons of people, and you can see in the comments and all the different videos I put out, tons of people want to talk about Bubble, talk about Adalo, Softer, and all this. Guess what? There's nothing wrong with those tools in a sense, but don't get fixated that you need to have that platform or you need to have these features. Make sure that you're starting with the basics and scaling from there. For example, tons of people ask me, well, they need their own app and they say their audience wants it. Okay, so what is your audience using right now? They're not using your app. It doesn't exist. So where are they? Are they on Facebook? Okay, are they in a Facebook group? What's going wrong? Why can't you use a Facebook group? Why do you need to take them off of Facebook? You need those kind of reasonings. Maybe you're thinking about, okay, well, they're on this platform. I just want my own. Okay, great. But what entices them to go over to see you? The expression, think about the handle, not the tool. It's important to think about. Don't get wrapped up in, it has to be in Webflow. It has to be in Bubble, Adalo, and all those things. They make it a lot easier. But keep in mind, some of the biggest companies in the world use the most basic platforms to this day. They use it internally. So you don't need a whole lot to test your idea. But again, the biggest hang-up when I ask people, okay, so you're asking for all these integrations, API, webhooks, all these things. Have you asked anyone? Have you validated anyone cares about it and willing to pay for it? Nah, I haven't done that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have APIs and all this stuff, and it doesn't matter. You need to figure out that your audience is willing to pay you what you need to scale your business. Worrying about everything else, what you need to learn, all those things, it's all water under the bridge. You don't need it. You don't need it. Key takeaways. Go find your audience and what they need. Go do it. Write it down. Make a landing page exactly what they said. then make a box and see if they're going to opt in. If they won't even give you their email address, that means that they don't understand the value that you're providing them, or it's not a pain point enough for them to want to take the next step to know more about you. It's going to be one of the two. So you've got to figure out your messaging. Are you saying it wrong and what they really need? Or maybe it's a problem that they just don't care enough about. From there, then you can either get on the phone with them, message them, see what are they using, ask them to take a survey, ask them to make a video of what they're struggling with, pay them, do whatever you need to get those details, those fine details that you can then add data points to see if you can solve their problem. The next part is the before and after. They're saying they have this problem. Go solve it for them. I don't even care if it's manually. Go see if you can solve their problem. If they do, guess what? They're going to love you forever, and they're going to go through all the iterations of you changing different platforms, you getting better over time, all those things. But if you can't make a difference and you're like, I think that's what you're having trouble with, and you can't prove that you can solve it, there's a problem. You need to go do that first. In the comment section, let me know how many people are stuck at this point. I see it over and over again. You know, I answer questions. Very few people go and do the research they need to with their customer, their target demographic, to then make good decisions to go scale. I would like to reiterate, I'm going to get this in the comment section. I know it. People are going to say, but wait, Doc, I just want to know how to do this. This is the new wave. I want to be better at this. That's fine. Listen, if you want to learn that for your career path, you want to do this one day, I'm about making money right now. There's tons of other courses, platforms, whatever, that teach you how to scale and learn all of these things just to know. I don't care about that. I'm trying to get you money and for you to build a business with purpose. So if you're interested in that, I need you to really focus on this. Number 5, execute. That's what you got to do. You've gone through the other 4 steps. You need to now go out and execute. Now, this is really hard to do. At this point, you've watched a lot of minutes to get to here, but now you have to pause the video, do whatever, and make a plan and go execute. That's what you have to do. So many people don't do that. They just go and watch another video and do another thing, which is great, but at a certain point, you know enough. You need to just go out and prove it. If you look at some of the best companies in the world, go look at their first versions of it. Look at AppSumo, look at Google, look at Facebook, look at all these pages. They didn't win awards for how great the site looked. They won because it worked and people needed it, and that's how they dominated. You can do the same exact thing. You can go out there and start crushing it with whatever you're trying to create, an internal tool, automation, whatever you want, but you have to go out and execute and test. What I want you to do is go do that. Let me know in the comment section how it went. What are you still working on? How did it go after you executed? This is the video. If there's all the other videos I've made, this is the most important one to start moving with purpose. So you start developing that MVP, have the right tech that you need. And guess what? Doing it this way, you're saving tons of money and time by working with purpose rather than be reacting what everyone else is doing. Now, if you're still worried about this, what's going on, that's why I created a mini course. There's either the sign up down below or something's going on. There's some kind of animation that will come up. It's really the 7 steps, how you save time and make money with your business. It's going through all the things you need to do. You can do this with your clients, you can do it with yourself, but this allows you to work with purpose. This doesn't matter if you're a new startup, if you're an established business. Most people don't have these 7 steps, and the problem is they nitpick and they just find the parts they like and they don't do it in order. The point is having momentum, and the 7 steps allows you to create a business very effectively so you can go out and start crushing it and have a great life. There's going to be a link down below. I'll see you in the next video.